about the 1,000-word paragraph you get from your coach?
Well, it's in depth. It's got a lot of detail, and Ty's is very precise in what he has seen from previous matches, what he's looked at into our opponents, and then also a little bit of it is just discussion that we have back and forth. But he's the best at what he does for a reason, and it's certainly nice having him in my corner because I feel like he could probably pick me apart pretty easily. So it's nice to have him in my corner.
You like picking him apart like you did in that? You made a little fun of him on the court, didn't you? His trophy.
Oh, I mean, every time I get an opportunity, I'm going to make fun of my team. That's just a given. We do that on a daily basis. But it's good fun.
Ash, you played in the afternoon today. Did you or your team request to play in the daytime as opposed to the night?
I think everyone has preferences of when they like to play, but for me, I love playing in the sun. I love playing in the daytime. We play more matches in the daytime than we do at night, but I think with the other quarterfinal being played in the morning as well, it was fine. But I'm happy to play in the sun anytime.
Ash, when you have to weather a storm like that, how tough is that mentally?
I think it's exciting. It's a challenge. I love it. I love testing myself against Petra, and she has this way of bringing out the very best in me. And she came at me with all guns blazing, and that first set could have gone either way. And it was really important to try and get my nose ahead when I could. It was nice to save a set point and then get a roll on early in the second set with a couple of quick breaks.
Ash, having won the first set, did you feel like that might be the time you had her, or was it a case of just continue the work?
No, you never have Petra until the last point's played. She's an unbelievable competitor. She keeps coming time again, and I think you have to be prepared to play every single point. You have to be there every single point. There's no other way to approach it. So for me, it was about trying to start that second set well, continue doing what I was doing, what was working, and just go from there.
Ash, what's the story with Gary wearing the red shirt in the box? Is that becoming a lucky charm, and is it more Liverpool or Tiger Woods?
Geez, you guys are scratching at the barrel, aren't you? He likes colour red. It's a Fearless shirt. It was on the top of the pile that I did the washing yesterday, and that's all there is to it. He's not going to dive through his suitcase to find a shirt when there's a clean one right on the top. So I think he's going to grab that one, and off he goes.
Curious about your next opponent, Sofia Kenin. You mentioned Petra being a competitor. Sophie's very intense on court. Just how you've played her a bunch of times already, but what do you sense from her across the court when you look across there?
Yeah, she's an exceptional competitor as well. Loves to put herself out there and test herself on the biggest stage, and have played her a number of times now with some results going both ways. She has a great knack of controlling the court from the centre of the court and being that first strike player. So it's going to be important for me to try and nullify that if I can.
Petra also being first strike, they're very different players, but doing a bunch of counterpunching today, and that sets you up well for facing.
Each opponent's different. I prepare and play each opponent differently.
Ash, she's been getting a lot of airtime and been showing you a lot of love on social media. Of course, your mum, Josie. Can you tell us a little bit about what she does for you in the play box, other than, I suppose, just being a proud mum?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even tell you where she sits in the box. I'm not looking up at her direction, but yeah, I mean, to me, she's mum. That's all she is. That's what she is. It's she wears a million hats for our family, and she does the exact same things for me she does for my sisters, and I love her just being mum, and it's something. I know she gets nervous, and I think she has a bit of a fit sometimes in the box when the matches are close, but yeah, I couldn't even tell you where she sits, to be honest.
You did, sorry, just a quick one. Have a couple of familiar faces there for Melbourne people, especially today, Brian Taylor and Daisy Pearce. A few more footy influences for you?
Yeah, I try and surround myself with good people, and obviously we have a connection with our manager, so it's really nice when we can come and support each other. And obviously Daisy had her first hit out last week, and I know she's getting excited for the season, and BT's gearing up for another year of commentating, and he's one of the best.
Ash, can you talk about, or if you can remember, what you can remember from the point of 3-2 in the tiebreaker, and how much was your legs burning at the time?
Yeah, I said to my team, actually, I want to watch that point because I felt like I was run ragged around everywhere and just trying to throw the ball up to give myself some time. But I just remember it being trying to stay alive in the point because I knew it was a big one. There's a big difference going swapping ends at 2-4 than there is 3-all, just in a sense of trying to keep yourself in touch, and that's the challenge against Petra, is to try and keep that scoreboard pressure as often as you can. So it was more of a survival mode point than anything else.
Ash, you've been asked a lot about expectations. What about the other side of that coin? Can you sense the excitement that you're generating here by what you're doing in the tournament?
I'm excited. My team's excited. We love the opportunity of getting another match out on that beautiful court, a new experience.
Do you get a sense of the public and the nation itself on your side?
I don't pay attention to it, honestly. It's I'm here to try and do the best that I can, and obviously it's exciting, and hopefully I can bring a smile to a few faces around our country and around the world. But for me, it's trying to do the best that I can and find that enjoyment for myself and my team.
Just on that front, do you have any precautions you take in terms of keeping yourself in a sort of tunnel vision mode here, not having to walk past certain storefronts that have your face all over them, not turning on the TV too often, or what do you do to avoid you? Because you're pretty unavoidable here.
Yeah, tell me about it. No, my team do a good job at taking the piss a little bit and sending me some of the photos, and you just have to have fun with it. That's the only way. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot of time. Actually, I've been on site quite a bit and not really going for leisurely strolls around Melbourne when I've got an hour or two. It's more just going back to the apartment, spending time with family, and that's about it.
Are you ever surprised to see yourself anywhere like, oh, I don't even remember doing that one? Because there's so many.
There's not that many. Like, I mean, I think obviously got some pretty good partners, some pretty good sponsors, and I'm proud of each and every one. And I think it's when I do see myself, I kind of laugh a little bit because I feel pretty goofy doing them. But yeah, it's all in good fun.
Can you compare this run to the French Open, or are you enjoying one more than the other so far? Now that you're getting pretty deep into the tournament.
Oh mate, they're completely different. Completely different. They're different tournaments. I feel like I'm a different person. I'm growing as a person every single day. I'm growing as a tennis player, and this is a new experience for me. And I'm just gonna try and take it in my stride, learn as much as I can, and go from there.
Ash, I was watching the video on the WTA tour about your story, and back with the time with Jim Joyce, and he was talking about when you started at the age of 4, and originally he wouldn't take girls until they were 7 or boys till they were 7. Do you think you started too young, or did you start when you needed to start? Is there a good age for kids to start playing tennis?
Everyone's different. Everyone has their own unique path, their own unique journey. Yes, I've had my ups and downs, but I wouldn't change mine for the world. Every single experience, the good and the bad, I've learnt from. I've grown, and that's all I can do. I mean, every single person has a different experience and a different journey. But for me, I was involved in sport from probably when I could walk. I mean, I can't even remember the first sport that I was kind of involved in, but it was in my blood straight away. And I know that there are probably a lot of kids around the nation, around the world that are the same. Some pick it up later in life, some don't at all. I mean, it's just everyone's a little bit different.
You said last week that you'll never get used to all of this fuss, but isn't it a bit nice? Isn't it nice to get used to this?
No, I'd prefer to just be sitting at home, just living my quiet little life and not, I mean, no offence, but not having to chat to you guys every day would be pretty good. I feel like I have nothing to say. I'm talking in circles a little bit, but it's incredible. It's a part of the journey that I hate it and I love it. It's all the same. It's all in good fun.
Just on your love of sport, I think we're counting in Brisbane how many different kinds of balls you had with you. You had like an entire sort of garage worth of ball, AFL footy, cricket, whatever. How many did you bring here, and what's your sort of general traveling multi-sport count?
Well, we just make up games on the go. Like, it's ridiculous how creative we get. It becomes stupid at times. And I mean, we've got a cricket bat with us. We got a rugby, AFL ball, a little kid-sized one. But yeah, I mean, we play keepy uppy with that. We play we just make up stupid games. It gets a bit out of hand.